Alright, let's talk about Helldivers 2, which has been absolutely blowing up recently. So much so that I just had to play it and find out how good the game is and what exactly makes it so good. After racking up some hours, it was undeniably fun, but then I decided to uninstall it. Now, as a channel that thrives on tactical realism, I found myself at odds with Helldivers 2's breakneck pace. But hey, let's not jump the gun, there's a lot to unpack in this game, so let's break it down. What is Helldivers 2? Well, if you haven't heard about it yet, you're probably on a remote island somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle. But in case you are that guy, Helldivers 2 thrusts players into the heart of a huge cosmic conflict. Here, the elite warriors called Helldivers face off against a relentless wave of creature-like aliens, robots, and bugs trying to take over the galaxy. Some nostalgic Starship Trooper vibes, if you ask me. So how do you play Helldivers? Well, the idea is to load in, complete a series of objectives, and extract out of there, all while being battered by wave after wave of extraterrestrial hordes. The objectives themselves are not boring. They require you to think and coordinate your fighting with your squad mates, so that was a pretty nice touch rather than simply collecting something, killing some enemy, and getting out of there. Now, the third-person gunfighting, whilst not my forte, was really smooth. The gameplay in Helldivers 2 is undeniably top tier. I found a little more strategy to the game than I thought it would have. Like, friendly fire is a thing, so if you call in a nuke, you better make sure your mates aren't around. Or coordinate your attacks and protect a squad member when he tries to complete an objective. I found the strategy oddly satisfying. The explosions are some of the best I've ever seen in a game, which leads me to Helldivers 2's graphics. But before we get into graphics, do me a huge favor and hit that like button, drop a sub, but more importantly, let me know what you think of the game in the comments. So the graphics are truly next level. Out of all the games I've played this year, Helldivers just hits different. I'm talking jaw-dropping, eye-popping visuals that pull you right into the heart of the action. The attention to detail in environments is nothing short of stunning. The weather patterns on different planets, the lighting, this game has me pausing to take in the atmosphere before snapping out of it with 3,000 bugs running at me. The gore is amazing with bug limbs flying everywhere, and the detail of your character after slaughtering 1,000 of them and being covered in blood and alien juices is really well made. Now let's talk about the audio experience in Helldivers 2. From the moment you hit play, the game immerses you in a sonic landscape that enhances every aspect of gameplay. But it's not just the effects that shine. The game's soundtrack deserves recognition too. The music complements the gameplay perfectly, but by far my main part of the audio that I loved is the voice acting. From the rallying cries of your squad mates when they're dying to the taunts of your enemies, the voice lines are perfect balance between immersion and comedy. But it's not all rainbows and sunshine for me. As someone who thrives on stealth and strategy, Helldivers 2 left me feeling a little out of place. Don't get me wrong, the teamwork aspect is on point, with coordinated attacks feeling like something straight out of a Destiny raid. But for me, the frantic pace of gameplay felt like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in a hurricane. I like to take my time, plan my moves, execute the missions, but in Helldivers 2, it's just go from the start. That being said, I can't deny the thrill of the fight. There's something exhilarating about charging into battle alongside your squad mates, guns blazing and explosions lighting up the sky. So if you love fast-paced action games like Destiny meets Battlefield, then I would go as far as saying that this will be your new favorite game ever. There is some serious fun to be had with you and your mates in this game. But those of you like me who like the slow-paced tactical milsim, then I would stay clear and save yourself 50 bucks. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out one of the other reviews on some of the top shooters. You can start with this one in the top left. I'm Timmy Tenders, stay tactical, and I'll see you in the next one.